What evidence do you see of Randall's struggle with ambiguous loss? Why do you think he did not want to hear Rebecca's response? And in the second clip, can you see how beneficial an open adoption relationship could have been for all parties? What stood out to you? As far as William's concerned, what evidence of ambiguous loss did you see in his story? Do you think that he made the right choice by not knocking on the door? And how would you answer his question, "Who am I?" There may also be trauma and attachment issues that add to the child's situation. The child may feel responsible for the loss, or they may worry about the parent or sibling's well-being. When a child holds out hope of being reunited, they cannot grieve the loss because the loss is not fully recognized and/or final. The unresolved grief that results from this kind of loss can interfere from forming new attachments and making positive adjustments in new relationships. This can make the child's time in the family more difficult for everyone, the family, the child, and the caregiver, since the child is not emotionally free to integrate into a new family while they are holding out hope of returning to their birth parents. They may display behaviors that express this ambivalence, and this can be misinterpreted since the real work that needs to be done is addressing the child's loss and grief they are feeling. In the show, Randall felt he had to be perfect, the perfect son, student, husband, father, and businessman. He coped with anxiety attacks in his youth until adulthood, until he started exploring his identity and grieved his losses. Common symptoms of ambiguous loss and unresolved grief are on this slide. Difficulty with transitions or changes, difficulty making decisions or choices, and feeling overwhelmed. Difficulty coping with normal childhood or adolescent losses and taking disappointments hard or feeling stuck. Depression and anxiety, and fearful that they will keep losing people and they don't feel safe. Many times our children have learned helplessness or hopelessness and have social isolation to protect them from any kind of loss again. Our children have feelings of guilt, shame, anger, and confusion about what happened and whether or not they were to blame. And many times they hold on to unhealthy relationships.